Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, we got another really good day today. The temperature got up to a little over 75 degrees. House is open, getting some ventilation in here, venting out all that nasty winter air that's been trapped in here all year, and just really enjoying the fact that for the first time in a very long time, I'm not freezing my butt off. Oh, that is such a relief, I gotta tell you. But with good news, there comes a little bit of difficulty. See, a couple of days ago, I started having some really bad computer problems. No matter what I did, programs were crashing, Windows was acting up, I was getting the blue screen of death like 3 dozen times in one day. I spent a bunch of hours trying to figure it out, and I finally did get it figured out. It was a problem with the computer memory. You know, my computer, up until a couple of days ago, was populated with 2 1-gigabyte sticks of Kingston memory and 2 2-gigabyte sticks of the G-Skill. And you'll notice that these are not in the computer anymore. That's because they're garbage. The thing will not even start up with them installed. And so, I've gone from having 6 gigabytes of available memory to having 2. There is a consequence to that. It is now no longer possible for me to even start FTB, let alone log onto the server and do anything with it. It just isn't possible. It take, FTB, especially the Monster Pack with almost 200 mods in it, that takes an enormous amount of RAM, and I don't have that much anymore. So I am not going to be able, at least until I can find some way to replace these, I'm not going to be able to do any more Hermitcraft FTV. Hermitcraft Vanilla I won't have a problem with, but FTV is just not going to happen with only 2 gigs of RAM. It just isn't going to. I must have tried to start that thing 8 or 10 times, and it just gets so... I even went into the launcher and reduced the amount of memory it was allowed to use down to the minimum of 1.5 gigabytes, and it still never finishes starting up. It just takes up all the available memory. The hard disk is thrashing like crazy, with stuff going in and out of the swap file. And it gets so bad after about 8 or 10 minutes trying to load, it has gotten so bad that the mouse cursor going across the screen is sluggish. I'm not even trying to do anything, just move the mouse cursor, and it's getting sluggish as all get out. And I'm barely able to stop the load of, barely able to kill the FTV process. So, I'm unfortunately not going to be able to continue. I don't have the hardware for it anymore. And, frankly, I can't even consider looking around to get some more memory, because what I'd like to do is to get 4 2-gigabyte sticks of DDR2 1066 memory and pop that down into the system and have 8 gigabytes of RAM. That'd be beautiful, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, because in order to do that, first I have to get caught up with paying my rent, paying my bills, and arrange to not have to use the overdraft at my bank during the entire month. And that's going to be hard, because the way things are right now, like for example, when my SSDI appeared today, $816, it arrives in my bank, direct deposit, and the first thing that happens is that the $457 I was into the overdraft got subtracted from that. which means I'm left with less than half of what I had coming in. Out of that, which is like, what, 350 or thereabouts, out of that, there's the water bill for 20 bucks. There's the electric bill for at least $60, probably more. There's paying something towards the phone company, which is going to have to be at least 90. Ideally, it should be 120 or more to pay that down so that I don't owe them as much. There's another 40 bucks for car insurance. There's another $25 or $30 for trash bill, and at least $50 or so for non-food household items that I need for the month. And then after that, there's $395 for rent, and then there's $25 towards a past due amount on the rent, because there was a month a while back where I couldn't pay them, and I've been making that up 25 bucks a month since then. So until I can get all of that straight and caught up, until I can come up with enough to do all of that, get all that caught up, get myself to where I'm not using the overdraft anymore, until then I can't even consider hunting up more memory for the computer as much as I need it. Now, I have tested it. I am able to continue with Kerbal Space Program. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be able to do Banished anymore or not. I haven't tried that one yet. I've been too busy trying to get FTV to work. But that's what the situation is. I'm not going to be able to do that, and it's going to be, and I don't know how long before I'm going to be able to. Because in addition to getting all those other things caught up, I want to start thinking about probably $1,600 to $2,000 that I want to come up with so that I will have heat next winter. I know we're just coming away from winter, but I have to start thinking about next winter now, because last fall I was able to get 1 tank of propane. You know how that lasted. It didn't. And then I end up going through most of the winter with no heat, freezing my butt off, and my health suffering and all that crap. I can't do that anymore. So one way or another I have to arrange to make sure I'm going to have heat all winter next winter, because if I can't, then I have to figure out something drastic to do. I don't know what that'd be right this second, but it would have to be drastic. But probably not as dangerous as trying to go through another winter, a third winter without heat. I can't do that again. I just can't. Anyway, other than all that, it's been a pretty good day. You know, really it has. The weather's been great. We've got strong thunderstorms coming through the area, and I love a good thunderstorm. It's absolutely fantastic. It's been thunderstorming in the afternoon. There was a little bit in the morning. There's more going on right now. And I'm expecting still yet even more later tonight. And that's great. I love it. It's so restful. When you go to sleep when there's a thunderstorm going, it's just restful as all get out. Now, God knows I need to rest. Because however much I sleep, I don't rest. Not normally, especially not when it's so cold that you got to wear 3 layers of clothes and pile on all the blankets in the world and all that crap. Anyway, I think I'm probably rambling enough, and that's pretty much what's going on. I'm working on a few other things, and we'll see if perhaps I can manage to get a Hermitcraft video up tomorrow. And then, of course, there is more Kerbal Space Program coming, and I have been able to do something I didn't think I was going to, and then in that I was able to move my KSP career mode save into the 23.5, the 0.23.5 ARM packs, the asteroid redirect mission. So the save continues, asteroids are now involved, and hey, that's cool. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Here's the Tinfoil Strip.